Hello my lovely viewers. Today I'm back with a simple rice pudding recipe that is so delicious. You can have it as a meal, you can have it as a dessert. It tastes delicious. And this pudding we're going to cook separately, and we're also going to add some yogurt on it as we are eating it. That's at the last minute. So for this we have some rice. This is about less than a cup of rice, okay, depending on how many people you're cooking for. So I'm cooking for 2 people. All right, so in that container, so that amount of rice. So for this, the ingredients we have are some rice. Let's say 1 cup of rice, for example. All right, depending on how many people you're cooking for. We have some raisins, which is optional but tastes good in this pudding. We have some sugar, some vanilla extract, some nutmeg powder, and some milk. Okay, we also have some milk. That's all the ingredients that we need, and a little bit of salt. Okay, so for our yogurt we need some sour cream or yogurt, milk powder, and the water as well. These 3 ingredients plus sugar and vanilla extract we're going to be using to make that separately as well. Okay, so stay tuned with me and I will take you step by step into getting that delicious pudding. Okay, so first things first, we have a bowl of water here. In goes our rice. So we're going to soak our rice for some time until it becomes soft. As our rice is soaking, let's make our yogurt. So into a bowl, separate bowl, I add in just a little bit of milk. Okay, in that goes the milk powder as well. So I take about 1 tablespoon, 2 tablespoons, 3 tablespoons of milk powder. Mix it up. Okay, add in your vanilla extract a little bit. You don't want that to be bitter. And in goes some sugar. So about 3 tablespoons of sugar, or 2 tablespoons of sugar, depending on how you like that. Okay, take your whisk and whisk this until there are no lumps in it. Okay, so you don't want too much of the milk, that is the watery milk, because else your yogurt is going to be too watery. All right, so enough milk just to mix it up with the milk powder and all that. All right, so I can just use the yogurt, add some sugar to it, but doing it like this with milk and milk powder tastes better. Okay, so mix it up, make sure the sugar dissolves. Okay, taste to see how much sugar you have in before you add in your yogurt. Okay, that's good. Now in goes our yogurt. Put in the whole pot. Okay, so this is a small cup of yogurt. Add that. So this time I'm not taking a whisk because I don't like my yogurt too smooth. All right, so I just roughly mix it. Our milk is all set. This is how I like mine. Okay, you see how thick it is? That's how you want it. All right, set it aside and put it in the refrigerator. That is all done. So today my shout outs go to my classmates in high school, St. Peter's High School, batch of 2008. You guys have been great supporting my channel as well. Shout out to you all. Okay, to my August group, I can't name names right now, but you all have been wonderful. Okay, you all have been great. Thank you very much for always being there. My sister Yanene out in Istanbul, thank you very much, sister, for always being there. My UTG family, okay, my students, my colleagues, you've all been supporting this channel from day one. I appreciate you all. So this pudding goes out to all of you, and this wonderful yogurt is all yours as well. So let's get cooking. So our rice have been soaking for a while and it is already soft. Okay, so clean it well, which I've already done. Drain the water out, all of it, and we're going to blend this for a little bit. So if you have a blender, maybe you can use the pulse option. Okay, so the blender is all set. Take that rice, add it there. We have all that in, cover it up, and blend this. Okay, but you don't want to blend it until it becomes powder, just a little bit. Okay, so this is how we want to blend it. You don't want to blend it until it becomes powder, just like so. It's enough. Okay, that's to get the thickness that you want. Okay, so in the meanwhile, I have my pot set and a little bit of water in it, so I'm going to allow that water to boil. As soon as the water starts boiling, I'm going to add in my rice and mix it. Make sure there are no lumps. So the moment you put it in, mix it. Okay, so all of my rice is in. Okay, now I'm going to add in the milk. Okay, I've added the milk. Now I'm still gonna mix it up until there are no lumps. Okay, and we're going to allow it to cook and soften and thicken up. Okay, at this stage I add in my salt. You can do it later, but for me, I add my salt now. So just a little bit of salt. After 15 minutes, it's getting thicker and thicker. Okay, so we just gotta continue stirring until it becomes soft how we want it. Finally, it's thick and it's cooked the way I want it. I'm going to add my sugar now. Okay, add your sugar add the sugar to your taste. In goes my nutmeg, just a bit of it, and the vanilla flavored essence that goes in, just a few drops, and my raisins also go in. Mix it all up, taste to see what is missing, and then you add it accordingly. So it's all set now, everything is fine. The last thing I like to do is drop in some unsalted butter. Okay, about 4 of that. Okay, all I do is just allow that to melt on the top. Okay, it tastes so delicious when you dish this out with all the butter and the milk and all of the goodies that we put in. It's just so good. Okay, so set it aside and let it cool down. As you can see, the butter has beautifully melted on top of our pudding. Now we're just gonna dish it up into a bowl, add our yogurt, and enjoy it. I've added some to the bowl. Take your yogurt and add it to the top. The yogurt is cold and the pudding is warm, not too cold but warm. Nothing beats this. It's so delicious. You can have it as a dessert, you can have it as a meal. I'm having it for dinner right now. It's so light and it tastes wonderful. Bon appetit and see you next Saturday. Bye bye.